All right, you want to, we just warm up with something real light, just get some blood going, just squeeze it a little bit, even maybe some just like cable flies, just to kind of warm up.
Is this lower?
Nope, those are fixed. So on those, that's why a lot of times I'll come over here and I'll just step a little further away.
Okay.
Just so it's not, you know, that extreme angle.
There you go.
Probably just take it to 20 just to warm it up.
20 reps, yeah.
You know, one of the things that I like about doing stuff unilaterally is just being able to take my other hand and just feel the muscle contract. It kind of helps me get that mind muscle connection that we were talking about. So was last year your first Olympia?
Yes. I've only been competing for a little over 2 years now.
Yeah? How was that? Was that cool, stepping on stage?
Yeah, it was crazy. I've never been nervous for a show.
Until then?
I'm not gonna say necessarily I was nervous. I was just overwhelmed with excitement.
Yeah.
And then whenever I stepped on stage, it was just like, whoa, I'm really here right now, you know?
That's cool.
It's a good feeling. It's like the sport is constantly changing and evolving, and everyone's bringing their best every time, man.
Well, that's the nature of competition, right? If someone beats you, you look and say, what did they bring that I didn't bring? So if they're bigger, you're gonna try to get bigger. If they're leaner, you're gonna try to get leaner. So every year it's always gonna evolve. One thing I like to do is it's a combination of a press and a fly. So it's a fly on the negative, and then it's a press on the concentric. The nice thing about it is because you're doing a fly, you're coming out nice and wide, and so then when you turn it, you're starting out here with your press, whereas think about most of the time with dumbbells.
Yeah, you're right here in the armpit area.
You keep it in the armpit area, so out here you feel a nice stretch in it.
Yeah.
So yeah, so fly, turn it, press it.
Let's get it.
Yeah. What do you think? That was, dude,
I think that was
50
like 60s or something, 50s?
Those are 50s for 20, maybe
like 70s or
70s.
80s. Good set. Now this is a party.
Yeah.
I noticed that with a lot of people on their negative movement, they just kind of like let the weight come back instead of controlling it to come back.
That's where you hurt yourself.
Yeah. Well, not only that, but you're not allowing the muscle to, you know, support the weight going down.
You're not getting that time under tension too.
Yeah, which is gonna build the muscle.
You know, if you think about the way muscle fibers work, the way they slide in and out, that in that negative, if you fight it, it literally is almost, you know, tearing, creating those little micro tears, that trauma, which is what you want. That's why eccentric movements can be so
important.
Yeah, beneficial for building muscle if done the right way. Got two plate-loaded machines there. The red one's an incline. That one's a good squeeze. The one behind it, the black hammer strength, that one's just more just a, you know, straight on. I like neutral as possible with everything that I do. I feel like when I start trying to lock into a range of motion, that's where I feel like things start getting strained. You know, so you and I were talking about triceps. That's one of the reasons I like doing single arms. I like finding kind of that neutral hand position. I feel like if I try to force my hand into a certain position, it just feels awkward. And if it feels awkward, I know that I'm putting a strain on something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So I tell people, like when I do presses, I'll tell them that I bring my elbows out a little, but it's not like this.
Oh yeah.
It's not like a pressing like this. Tell people, I'm like, no, bring it out wide, but you can bring it out wide and still find a neutral position.
Yeah, definitely.
I came out here one day, it was, I got Regan and Jose Raymond were out here training, they're doing shoulders, and they're like, come on, work out. I'm like, no, I'm good. Too small for you guys. So they roped me into that workout. My God.
Crazy.
Oh, dude, both of them are as strong as a bull. Have you ever watched Jose work out?
No.
Ridiculously strong.
There you go. Nice set.
All right, so you want to do the one behind us?
Yeah, let's do that, man.
This is one where I feel like I can push it a little bit further and still get a good squeeze because it comes, you know, from wide all the way nice and narrow.
Oh, yeah.
So I feel like I get a good squeeze here.
Want me to get you out of the bottom?
Nah, I'm okay here. I think a lot of it too, like you were talking about, it also comes down for me personally is seat height. I feel like where people get in trouble is when they don't adjust the seat height the right way and they come in here and they've got these really awkward angles. And that's where it puts you in a precarious situation.
Especially in your shoulders, yeah. Nice. That's a good set.
You feel good? Do this for a drop set, last set?
Yeah, we could do like 8, 10, 12.
How about we just do as many as we can do?
Or that.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
That's a set.
That's a brutal set right there.
All right.
Turn. Did you come close or wide? Or
That's kind of right where you are, middle. Three more. 1, 2. There it is. Nice.
Woo! Yeah, that was brutal.
That's the one. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Yeah. That was a good one.
All right, so we started with our cables. We did our combination of incline fly presses. Then we did the incline plate loaded and finished with these.
And a super drop set.
And a super drop set. That was good for me, man. I feel awesome.
Yeah, that was good. Huh?
I feel awesome. I'm actually gonna take another scoop of that aminos.
Probably take some of that ISO HD.
Why take it 98%?
Yeah.
When you can go
100.
100%.
Or 1,000, I mean.
Take it all the way. Cool, man.
All right.
Good workout, man. Appreciate it.